If you are about to chuck your old Firestick in the bin, sell it for a £5, or trade it in for a discount on a new model, stop. Do not get rid of it. I have warned you on this channel before about the new operating system Amazon is forcing onto its latest streaming devices and how it completely strips away your control. But what nobody is talking about is what that means for the old stick you already own. Because Amazon is locking down their new hardware, your old Android-based Firestick is suddenly the last truly flexible streaming stick Amazon will ever let you own. Today, I'm going to show you why the new Firesticks are a massive downgrade and 3 ways to turn your old stick into an absolute powerhouse. Let's do a quick reality check on why you shouldn't just upgrade. The whole reason we all bought Firesticks in the first place was freedom. They were cheap and you could do whatever you wanted with them. If an app wasn't in the official store, you just turned on developer options, used Downloader and sideloaded it. Well, that era is over. The newest Firesticks are moving away from Android entirely. The result? You can't sideload standard Android APKs anymore. You are trapped in Amazon's walled garden. You're trading access to over 40,000 Android apps for a locked down store that only has a few thousand. No custom media players, no niche VPNs, no independent tools. You're basically paying Amazon for the privilege of putting a lockdown billboard in your living room. This is exactly why your old Firestick is now a goldmine. Because it still runs on an Android foundation, it can do things the brand new models simply cannot. Many older Fire TV devices are still listed for updates until around 2030, which means you have years of life left in them yet. Instead of throwing it away, here is what you should be using it for right now. Firstly, as an unrestricted backup streamer. Your old stick still lets you use Downloader and third-party app stores. It lets you use advanced tools, custom file managers, and ad blockers that simply won't survive on the new lockdown devices. Second, as a perfect travelling companion. Don't risk losing your main streaming box or fighting with terrible hotel smart TVs. An old Firestick already has all of your accounts signed in and it fits in your pocket. But if you are travelling and connecting to public hotel Wi-Fi, you absolutely need to protect your connection, which is why I always recommend using NordVPN. When you plug your Firestick into a hotel TV, you are sharing a network with hundreds of strangers. NordVPN encrypts your connection so your passwords, viewing habits and personal data stay completely hidden. Plus, if you're travelling abroad and want to watch your usual UK shows on BBC iPlayer or ITVX, NordVPN lets you change your virtual location with one click, so you never get blocked by geographic restrictions. I've left my link in the description below. If you use it, you get an exclusive discount on your subscription, plus a few extra months for free, and it really helps support the channel. It is an absolute must-have for any travel setup. And finally, if you have a home server, network-attached storage, or just a hard drive full of your own media, your old stick is a beast. You can run apps like Jellyfin, Kodi, or even retro game emulators, things that developers simply aren't going to bother rebuilding from scratch for Amazon's new locked down system. Now you might be thinking, won't Amazon just break my old stick with an update? Let's clear something up. Amazon has confirmed they will provide guaranteed software updates for these older Android devices until at least 2030. And just to be clear, 2030 is simply when the guaranteed software updates end. It doesn't mean your Firestick will suddenly stop working on that date. I see people online recommending tools like NetGuard or router filters to block Amazon's background updates. But honestly, it is a frustrating cat and mouse game. NetGuard breaks your VPN, and network blockers often disconnect the stick entirely. Don't waste your time fighting a losing battle against background updates. Your focus should just be on keeping your current hardware running as fast as possible for as long as possible. So do not write off your old Firestick just yet. If it still works, keep it. It could be your backup streamer, your travel stick, or the last flexible Fire TV stick you own. And if it feels slow, try cleaning it before you replace it. Tap the video on screen now and I'll show you how to speed up an old Firestick using X-Plore. If this helped, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and share it with someone who still has an old Firestick sitting in a drawer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.